Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back and we have an issue. Same issue we've had. We have no petroleum gas. I have put in 2 tanks here for sour gas just to get a bit of plastic done. As always, light oil is our major issue. And I have a couple things that I'm thinking about that might help. But this long string of petrol generators going to go away because, well, we can't afford to be burning petroleum anymore because we need it for plastic. Now, there is a research in here. By the way, I've been working on worker robot speed so they can get done. I was at, I think, 3 last time. I'm up to 4, and that'll be the last one I'll be able to do. There is this plastic too, which uses platinum pellets and ethanol. So we're going to probably look into that to kind of help. But a couple other things we can do. One, we can make landmines, which will use explosives, which will use sour gas, which I do want to use. So we're going to set those up today. I'm going to go ahead and send this plastic off. So it will get on up here and start making us some more circuits. But another thing that we didn't do was make a place for just the circuits. Right now we have our... how did you run out of fuel? Probably don't have a place for you to fill because you don't go to the normal spot. That's why you're out of fuel. Because I have you on batteries right now. I gotta get that fixed. That's your problem. Okay, so I'll deal with that. But anyways, we have everything going to make computers currently. And we're going to need circuits for making our worker robots. Our logistics robots, sorry. So we do need computers for roboports or robotowers. But for logistics bots, we also need the advanced circuits, and we're going to need advanced circuits for other things. So we do need to make another one of these areas. That way we can have the circuits as well as the computers. And right now the computers are just coming over here so we can make the large steel frames, but I want to get some of these done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one of these in here, and then I'm going to tell this that we want the red circuits going on this side, and so that'll split some of them off. And just for right now, we're going to have them put into a box when they can get through there. There's probably not going to be a whole lot that get through there, but some of them will, and I can make some, use that for logistics bots and stuff like that. What I'm actually probably going to do is expand this area up here a little bit further and just have a separate area just for those that won't have the green circuits on it and won't be going in for this. And our plastic is filling in, going down to our weapon area for shotgun shells. Alright, so if we come over here to make the landmines, we need explosives and reinforced plates. And the reinforced steel plates are going to be rivets and plates. And we already have rivets being made here and plates being made here. We do need to move this because we have this in an absolutely terrible place. And it's okay for this, but it's not okay for when we need to make anything else with this. It's not even great for this, to be perfectly honest. So I'm probably going to revamp this a bit. But I want to look at these roboports. So we need small steel frames, which we have. But it also needs the computers. So we're looking at batteries, motors, small frames, and computers. Okay. Well, if we do this, no, you can't do that because you're going to try to take that long-handled electric, but there isn't a long-handled filtered. So we would have to do a splitter here and split those off, which is fine. And then we can put the small frames out if we didn't have this here. That kind of makes an issue. I really need to just redo this area. Alright, never mind. Changing what I had planned. We're redoing this area. We're going to take this out. We're going to take this out. And we're going to get rid of this for now. I'm full of crap. We can fix that. We'll just drop this up here and throw a whole bunch of this stuff in there that I don't really need on me at the moment. Once I get logistic spots, it'll make this so much better. Okay, so what we want to do is take this out. We still don't really have a place to put these, but we're not going to be making tons of them. So I could do this. And then we can bring them out this way. We need power. Okay, we're going to have to deal with that. But there's our large frames. And then for the small frames, we needed just plates and rivets, which we have right here. So we're going to bring this across and this across. And we don't need anything from down here. So we're going to go ahead and do our small frames. I really wish I would stop doing that. Our small frames are going to be up here. So then we can just do this and that. Just throw one of these in here. And then again, we can just do And I think I might actually... Yeah, let's do it this way. And I'm going to actually have both of these go on the same belt. That way, if we need small ones or large ones, we have them right there. Now, I want to reset up the pipe thing. Where was the... That's it right there. Actually, I've got 57 of those. I'm probably never going to need more of those. So let's just put those up there for right now. If I need more of those, we'll deal with them later. Okay, so now we're going to set up one of these. And this is going to be for the reinforced plate. And we can bring this across. And we'll probably have to get more plates or rods. But we can go ahead and bring this across, because these are all going to the same area. And that'll get put on that side. How bad is the power right now? It's not terrible, but it's not great. But that's because we only are running on our steam engines. Which reminds me, we need to get these made so we can get more wood in. So that's going to be another thing we do here rather soon. Okay, so we have everything now that we need for making the landmines, and we should have everything we need for the roboports, and we shouldn't need any of this. So let's go ahead and, for right now, bring this down, and we're going to bring all of this over this way. And that being there is kind of a pain in the butt, but we can adjust that. Take this up this way. Alright, and we're bringing it over here because we're going to have our main roboport right in this area here, because that's where we're going to make our roboports. Alright, so this, and we'll just stretch these right on across here. And I probably should have taken that up here, but that's fine. We can do it here. I really need to clean a lot of this up. Okay. So that takes care of that. Now we have our worker robots being made here. We're going to make our regular ones here. We have the rotors coming in right here. So we can jump this over. And we want to bring this down here. So we can have that go into there. And then we only need to get the advanced circuits in there, which we will have come in here once we get them. That'll take care of that part. And now we're going to do, we need batteries. They need charge batteries or drain batteries. I think they're drain batteries. Yes, drain batteries, small frames. So we need to get this here along with the motors, which I know we brought the motors down here. Where did we put the motors? Did we bring the motors down? Motors are here. Okay. So now we can bring this over. And do I want to bring this one? Yeah, let's go ahead and just bring that one up here as well. We're not going to have anything else here. That's a mess. But let's go ahead and see what we can do here to fix this mess. Alright, so we're going to have the small frames. We're going to have the computer. We're going to have the piston, or the motor. And let's take that instead and put it here and then up here. And we'll tell this we want the Roboport. And then the only thing that needs is the battery. And we can just take the batteries off right here. This, which needs to go the other way. And then we can bring this right up and into there. And that'll take care of our Roboports. Not going to need a ton of those at one time, so that'll be fine. And then we want to take one of these. Where in the heck did that thing go? There it is. Alright, so we want one of these somewhere in this area. I'm trying to think of how I can get the worker bots out of that area and over here. Because what I like to do is have these go into there. And you should be able to, if it's like a Roboport, we should be able to connect that and then read the robotic status. And then this gives us available logistics bots, total logistics bots, and available in total for construction bots. So we can tell this that, say for now we want, what was that, Y? Yeah, Y is total logistics, so we can set this for Y is less than, and we'll say 50 for right now. And then that will not fill that if there's more than 50 of them in the network. And then I can do the same thing with these guys. I can go ahead and just throw those in there. And now I just got to figure out how I want to get them into there. This is kind of in the way. I might move it up one block. Or what I can do, that only takes up 2 blocks. But if I put it over here, it's going to have the same issue as what that does. How do I want to do this? There's an easy way to do it, which is just put them into a storage chest and have the logistics bots put them into the network. But that just seems bad. I could have them drop there. Then I'd have to mess with that stuff. I don't want to do that. I could bring them down here and over. If I mention that I need to clean up this mess, I'm making a really big mess around here. I really need to clean up this mess. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to take that out. And we're going to put it in here. We're going to use a smaller one as well. And then we're going to put this back where we actually had it. And then we're going to take and have this come through here. And you need to stop that, mister. Okay, give me... Now, the one issue with this tower is it doesn't have a whole lot of room. So, we're going to set up this one. But we're going to have to take out some of those construction bots. Because we want to do this. And then this should be total of T. So we want this to be T. And we want this less than 50 as well. There we go. And now that one should be off and will not turn back on, which is what we want, because we do not want any more in there. Because we only have 2 slots in this, unlike a regular Roboport that has a lot more. And now how big is that area? Okay. So I need to get that worker speed is nice. Those things really like to move. Alright, so that'll power that. And I need to get these all the way around the border here to start being able to repair the walls. And we also need to put a Roboport somewhere where we're going to start making the repair kits. So we need to get that done soon as well. The worker robot thing is done. I'm going to go ahead and start flamer fuel, because that's one thing we can use also that uses light oil. And we can set up flamethrower turrets and just run a pipe around this to help defend the main part of the base, and just have flamer ports or flamer fuel out there. Okay, so now I want to bring this over, and I want to put this here. No, I don't want that there because I need that area for something else. Yeah, we'll just put it here, and then we can move these up, these down here, and we can do that, and we can set this for that. And now that will make our landmines, which we will have go into one of the storage boxes that we need to get made, which is what's going to go right here, is making those. But we've got to get the circuits over here yet. But we can go ahead and, for right now, just use one of these and have that go into there. That'll start using up a bunch of our explosives, which will use up sulfur, which will give us more plastic. So that will help with that extraordinarily. Alright, so this has been a mess of work today, but we got a little bit accomplished. The main thing is I got the roboports made. Now we just got to get the circuits over here. We've got 50 circuits sitting there. We're out of plastic again, but that using up the yeah. Spare words. That using up the explosives will allow us to use up some of our sour gas, which you can see we're making sulfur right now. So it's using up some of this, although I'm pretty sure that is probably using up some of this sour gas first. Yeah. Luckily, we're almost full on lubricant, and you can see this is starting to run. So that's good. It is using some of that, which is making us more petroleum gas, which will be able to make us more plastic. Very slowly, but it'll make it. So I need to take a look at setting up a thing for smelting the platinum, and I need to get this started so we can make the platinum pellets and start making plastic from ethanol. But in the next one, we're going to make the electric forestry so we can get a lot more wood done. Probably set up a bigger wood area. And I'm going to take a little time in between now and then and see what I can figure out for revamping this area, because I have made a huge mess over here. This is probably one of the worst messes I have made in Factorio in a long time. I'm pretty good at making messes in Factorio, but this one's just about taking the cake. I have no idea how I let it get this bad. I do want to look and see. Okay, so our big thing here is rivets, because we only have one thing. Making rivets out of the one thing we have of rods. So that's an easy thing to fix. We can just make extra rods over here and then have those go right into there. That'll take care of that. And now that'll give us more rods we can send in to make more rivets. And we can also put another one of these here, taking out that pole, changing it for this one, and then just do this. And that'll make us twice as many rivets. And it looks like that should be good for the rods at the moment. Now, I am probably going to come down here and put in some more steam engines, since that's the only thing we really have for power at the moment. We're already starting to run a little bit lower on our coke, so I definitely need to get that done. So I'm going to work on that, look at how I can revamp this area a little bit, and I will be back with you guys next time, hopefully with more power and less mess. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.